Olá, bom dia a todos. Bem-vindos à Meditação Diária da Sahaja Yoga. Nosso encontro de hoje é direto de Salvador, Bahia, com Miriam. Inicialmente, nos acomodamos, sentados com os pés bem firmes no chão, mantendo as nossas colunas eretas e os músculos relaxados. Naturalmente, vamos fazer o exercício da respiração que facilita ficarmos sem pensamentos. Por 3 vezes, vamos inspirar devagar, segurar o ar nos pulmões por alguns segundos e soltar lentamente. Vamos lá? Inspira, segura o ar e solta bem devagar. Novamente, inspira, segura e solta. Mais uma vez, inspira, segura e solta. Em seguida, elevamos as nossas kundalines e fazemos o arco de proteção em nosso corpo sutil. Dirigimos nossa atenção para o primeiro chakra. Com a nossa mão esquerda voltada para a foto Shri Mataji e a direita em direção à Mãe Terra. Saudamos o guardião desse chakra, aquele que protege a nossa inocência e doa-nos a sabedoria. Mantra a Shri Ganesha. Tvameva Saksha Shri Ganesha Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Ainda com as mãos na mesma posição e atenção no canal esquerdo, podemos pedir: Mãe Kundalini, por favor, elimina qualquer bloqueio nesse chakra, nesse canal, desculpe. Ilumine esse canal e desperte suas qualidades, em especial a alegria. Invertendo nossas mãos, a mão direita fica em direção à foto. A mão esquerda sobe para a altura do nosso ombro, com a palma voltada para trás e os dedos voltados para cima. Mãe Kundalini, por favor, retire para o éter todo o excesso do nosso canal direito e nos dê uma atenção iluminada. Com a nossa mão direita no encontro da perna com o nosso tronco do lado esquerdo, fazemos uma pequena pressão no chakra do puro conhecimento divino. Subimos agora nossa atenção para o Nabhi Chakra, com a mão direita do lado esquerdo, na altura do nosso umbigo. Nós agradecemos a bênção de sermos nossos próprios mestres. Agora nossa mão direita sobe até o coração esquerdo, sempre inspirando e soltando bem lentamente. Vamos sentir a alegria de sermos o puro Espírito. Fazendo uma ligeira pressão agora no nosso vishuddha esquerdo, nos dissolvemos na coletividade e no estado de testemunha de quem não tem culpa alguma. Com atenção na nossa testa, podemos atravessar nossa mão direita. Vamos perdoar tudo e a todos. Vamos nos perdoar. E ao alcançarmos o Sahaja Chakra, fazemos uma massagem no sentido horário com a mão bem aberta. observando o silêncio dentro de nós. E agradecendo por estarmos em consciência sem pensamentos. Permanecemos assim por mais alguns segundos. Abrimos lentamente nossos olhos. Olhamos para a foto de Shri Mataji. Para o bindi em sua testa. E nos preparamos para assistir o vídeo com seus ensinamentos sagrados.
Where I think I should talk about the Absolute. That is Sri Ganesh.
Yes, Sri Ganesha.
Today is his puja.
Aujourd'hui, c'est son puja.
It's a very great thing that this puja we are doing in Geneva, in Switzerland. Geneva is the right heart, I think. The way it is against right heart. Everybody's life is a tragedy like Ramayana here. And that is why it is very important that Sri Ganesha should be worshipped here. Now, Sri Ganesha, as you know, is the embodiment of innocence. Now, Ganesha's color is red or orangish because the child, when it is conceived as a fetus, the first color it sees is orange or the red one of the mother's womb, of the blood. In Sahaja Yoga, now you must have learned that every action has a reaction which acts. The color of the original, we can say the primordial Ganesha is just of the clay because he is made out of Mother Earth. Now when the Gauri, the mother of Ganesha, created him to protect her chastity while she was having her bath, she colored him red because everybody could see that there's somebody sitting there to protect her. So when you see the red color around you as a fetus, then you absorb that color and your Ganesha gets colored with the red in the same beautiful manner. Just it has a reaction of that getting red and it acts, means red color of a Ganesha, the one who has a red color of a Ganesha frightens others. They know there is Ganesha sitting there, a pure, chaste personality with all the fieriness of the Ganesha is there. Now this Ganesha, when in a childhood, as you see, when the child is born, the children are extremely protective or fiery, we can say, about anybody touching their innocence. When they are absolutely young, they are not even aware of it. But slightly as soon as they start growing, they become very aware and they don't like their clothes to be taken out in the presence of others. They become very shy of their innocence. I mean, not shy. Shyness is not innocence, of their nudity. Very shy of their nudity, so that their innocence should not be attacked. And if their innocence is not attacked, and if they are pure, if they see a nude woman, they will close their eyes. They would not like to see a nude woman.
Lorsqu'ils sont petits et
Or a nude man.
Lorsqu'ils
So this is an innate understanding, an intuitive understanding, that it is important that they must preserve their innocence.
Donc,
What is the innocence within us? What does it do to us? It is already, I have told you, that it gives us wisdom. All kinds of stupidity we do with our ego, as I was describing the President, and so many others at that age and at that height of their positions. It is because the Ganesha is missing completely. We went to Brighton, where they have a new sort of a beach where you can do new things. And my maid, she is innocent, you see. We went there. She couldn't understand, you see. She asked me, well, why are they doing it? But as you will find that in the West, it's hard to find really a wise person. You can say that people are over-educated and they are very well equipped with other understanding of the material side of life and all that. But as far as the wisdom is concerned, one can get shocked the way they are. I mean, just don't understand what's the wisdom behind it. Because all their wisdom has become nothing but sex. They always think of sex, and they always want to understand all the nonsense of the sex. If you start thinking about your sex, naturally your innocence will be destroyed right there. Because you cannot use your intelligence for sex. I don't understand the wisdom how you can rationalize sex. This is such a spontaneous thing. And by thinking about it, are you going to enjoy it? How can you? It would be like saying that we can transform a flower into a fruit by thinking. Innocent persons also may not have any sex activity for many years, even after marriage, because they are so innocent. It could be so also with very childlike people. But here it's a science which is taught from childhood. Just imagine. What is the need? Do the animals have to learn anything from childhood? About sex. They produce children.
Yes, she has said for me.
So the asceticism is not what I am preaching. First, the innocence is protective and red. Say till the age of at the most 50 years. Then gradually, if the person is properly maturing, not the stupid people, but who are maturing properly, after 50, it starts becoming orange.
Alors, ainsi,
It becomes orange.
lorsque
Means when you get married, this process of this redness goes away and it starts becoming orange. That means the protection part is over. Means before marriage the virginity has to be preserved. Till you meet the person with whom you are to be married, that redness is the protection of that virginity. When you are married, protection part of it is not needed. But it has to be only towards one person, that's your husband or wife. Then the proper maturity takes place, and by the time you are about 50 years of age, it becomes orange, means there's detachment. You don't feel like having any more sex life. There's no need also. And then you develop a what you call a proper matured innocence, which is can be compared with a properly baked earthenware.
Yeah.
So old age is really the golden age where a person has that wisdom shining through the complete behavior of that person. But why again? Why to have this maturity? Why to have this innocence? Again, because you are rational people, so one can ask the question, why?
Maintenant,
Innocence is the way you really give fun to others. Create the fun part of it. The fun is created only through innocence. And innocence is the only way you can really emit also the fun.
et
Imagine this world without any fun. What would happen?
imagine,
But people are very much confused with the fun and the pleasures.
mais les gens,
Pleasure is nice to begin with and horrible to end with.
Mataji,
But fun is a treasure. Anything that is full of fun, you remember all your life, you can tell others. It's such a embodiment of fun creation.
There's no word in French for fun. Si amusement.
Can you imagine this French language is diplomatic? No word for fun.
no, but it's not
That's
that.
exactly the meaning.
Amusement, but it is not that. It's not so strong like fun.
Fun is
Fun
so
is strong.
sweet,
Yeah.
strong and so beautiful.
Amusement, c'est pas.
Like I'll give you a simple example how these children create fun out of something. They make everything into a fun, you see.
Les
And now, you see, even when they speak or they say things, also they create such a fun out of it.
même
The other day, my youngest grandchild, that's Anupama, she's hardly now 6 years, was playing, and she went up to the top of the house somewhere, and then we heard a big thud, you see.
le-
And my daughter, she's a very frantic mother, always worried about her children's well-being.
Et la fille de Mataji est une mère frantique, très soucieuse, non pas soucieuse, non pas frénétique,
Appréhensif, oui.
appréhensive, oui, qui qui est
Fun,
toujours
eh?
très soucieuse.
And she couldn't even walk here. You see, her legs became heavy with worry, and she was walking to find out what's coming down now.
Elle était
So she shouted for the child, and the child came running down. She was
Yeah.
quite all right.
et ainsi elle-
So she shouted at her, and she said, "What happened? Where did you go? Why did you go up?" She just started shouting at her.
et ainsi
So this child looked at her quite puzzled, and she waited for her to stop her shouting.
et la petite fille
And she said very quietly, "I have not come all the way from Riyadh here to die." So there are so many things which we write it down. It's all fun and natural fun that they have out of everything. You see, we can have now here all the children who are here. There are so many things you can write them down, how beautiful things they are doing, and how there is a twinkle of a mischief in their eyes that they want to create a fun out of it. Fun is joy giving. It gives you joy. It's not just a sort of a coaxing in any way or hurting in any way or anything sadistic in it, but it's just blossoming. Fun is nothing but blossoming.
la-
It doesn't tease anyone, doesn't hurt anyone, doesn't trouble anyone, but just blossoms the
So
whole
that-
thing into fragrance.
cela
It is the divine streak.
c'est la-
It has something higher than that also. That if you are innocent, you really can feel the joy.
il y a
So an innocent person can feel the joy of something which a very serious and a very rational person may never see. An innocent person may laugh loudly at a thing. To other people it may not be something funny. So the fun creation is not a dubious thing. It's a very straightforward, simple, spontaneous blossoming.
Meditemos com atenção nas nossas vibrações. Vamos entoar os 3 grandes mantras do Sahaja.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्त्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Vamos elevar nossas kundalines e dar os bandhans de proteção. Muito obrigado pela companhia de todos. Tenha um ótimo dia. Namastê.